What is going on, YouTube? It is Monday night. We're going to take a look at the Litecoin, XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And we're going to see how the market's doing. As you can see, a good portion of the market is still in red right now. We're at a bit of a decline right now, but Litecoin is about the only top blue chip coin that is green. So let's go ahead and get into seeing how Litecoin's doing. Litecoin is number 4 still. We got a market cap of $5.678 billion. We're at $90.30. We're up 0.15%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. And your 24-hour started out the day at about 89.60. Then you popped to about 91.27. So 91.27 is going to be your high so far today. Your low is going to be about $88.83. You just kind of ping-ponged around here a little bit. But guys, like I said before, we've got that Litecoin halving coming in about 8 days, 7 or 8 days. And I as I said before, just because some of these sites are saying Litecoin could drop to $75, if it does, then so be it. But you know that once it hits that price point, people are going to jump right in because that's a very, very good price right now. Because we all know that once this halving really gets closer and closer, when you're just a few days till, you're going to really start to see a huge spike in a run-up. So you don't want to be letting little dips like this scare you. And then you'll be on the sidelines, and then before you know it, you'll be outpriced. I mean, I have a feeling that there's going to be so much demand for it so quickly, the price might actually get away from you. So if I were you, I would definitely just, if you have it, hold on to it. Like I've said before, unless you got to pay bills or unless you got something really major going on, don't just sell because everybody else is selling. Don't be one of the lemmings that jump off the cliff and, for no reason at all. I mean, if you got a valid reason to sell, okay, that's fine. But don't sell just because they say, oh, you should sell right now. We're giving you a signal to sell. You be your own signal to buy or sell. Don't listen to what these people are telling you. I know they probably have a good idea of what's going on and everything, but you really should not sell or buy with emotion. Never use your emotions to buy. Don't get all upset. Don't get freaked out if there's like a huge sell-off, because this market always recovers. Remember that. This market always recovers, and, it's not going to be that big of a thing. We've all seen that Litecoin and pretty much all the top cryptos have really held their own in their price and everything. They've been doing really well. Yeah, you have dips here and there, but look at these dips as an opportunity to buy. So, like I said, high for Litecoin today, about 91.27. Your low, about 88.83. So Litecoin, I'm thinking 125 to 140 around halving time. If we do have a nice little run, or it could be 90.95. I mean, realistically, 90.95. If we have a little run, maybe 125 to 140. Remember, it's going to be after the halving where you're going to start to see the difference in the price. You got to give it a chance to take effect. The short supply, it's not going to happen overnight. Don't get into this thinking that you're going to get rich overnight, because it's not going to happen. It's going to take some time before you really see the effects of this. Okay, Litecoin is looking pretty good. Let's move on to XRP. XRP is number 3 at $13.336 billion. We're at 31 cents, 0.311. We're down 3.38%. Let's take a look at the 24-hour. And you started out your day for XRP at about 0.311, went to 0.312, and just a lot of ping pong today, a lot of sideways trading, which is basically looks like the pattern for this coin. I think this might be your low spot here. No. 0.308. Yeah, let's just call it 0.308 your low spot. Your high is going to be about 0.313. So XRP is looking okay, guys. I mean, not a whole lot going on with XRP today. But I mean, I think you're going to save 43 to say 50 cents, maybe even $1 with the right amount of push. with the right amount of promotion and the right amount of backing from businesses. Let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum is looking great. Ethereum is number 2. You got a market cap of $22.505 billion. You're at $210.13. We're down only about 0.87%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. It's not looking too bad. Okay, we started out the day at about 210.74, popped to about 213.13, and you kind of retraced to about 209.02. So I think about right around here, 209.02 actually I think is going to be your low, and your high is going to be about 213.13. So guys, Ether's looking good. You're starting to get leveled out on your RSIs and everything. I think you're going to get to the point where, you're going to start pushing into the 220s again. It's going to take some time. But for the short term, I think you're going to hang out in the 210 to 215 range for a while. I don't really see a dip to 190. I think about the only reason why we see a 190 is if we really, really have another big crash again. But I think you're going to start to see growth in Ethereum. You're going to see 210 to 220 for a while. Then I think the next run could push it up to 250, maybe 270. Then, go back to the moon to $300. I think Ether will be about 300 again. It's just back when it was at 300, it was those were kind of like levels that were really not realistic. They were not like levels that were, sustainable. But I do think 210 to 250 range. I know it's kind of a broad range, but I think 210 to 250, those are sustainable levels. And really, to be honest with you guys, that's going to be, that's going to give you room to grow. I know we all like these fast pops, and I know we all like these big, huge upswings, but, I like this, as you know by now, I like these slow and steady growths. So I would much rather see slow and steady instead of just being, fast. We gotta go all the way to 1,000 in one night, because the next day it's gonna come crashing down. I mean, it's just no way. You gotta build support. You gotta build support to sustain those levels. Just think about that. Remember the word support. Always gotta have support for those levels. Once you build that support, then it'll slowly but surely creep up to those levels again. But it's going to take some time, no doubt about it. Well, let's move on to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is your number 1 coin, of course. You got a market cap of 170 trillion. You got a price tag of 9,526.65. We're down 0.69%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. You started out today at about 9,556.83. Then you popped to about 9,667, 9,680.89. So you did pretty good today. Then you kind of retraced to about 9,492, which would have been a good exit point. So you made a little cash there. So I'm going to call today so far your high for Bitcoin about 9,680.89. And your low so far is going to be, let's see, 94.92, 9,476.48. So guys, Bitcoin's looking pretty good. There's still talks of retracement down to maybe 88,000, 8,500. I just don't see it. I mean, I just think that there's too much going on. You're too close to the Bitcoin's going to have a halving in 2020 or 2021 somewhere abouts. And then Litecoin, because think about this, Litecoin could help gas, be the fuel for the whole entire market too. Once Litecoin starts running, it could cause the other coins, and it could also cause Bitcoin to start running. So I really do believe markets are looking good. Let's take a look at your the overall for the entire market. Let's see. You've got a total overall market cap of 206, looks like 263 bill, or it could be 263 bill. You got a 24-hour volume of 45 billion, and you've got a Bitcoin dominance of 64.5%. So guys, in closing, don't trade with your emotions. don't, these are kind of dark times right now. We're kind of in a bearish market, and some of these coins like Litecoin is a little bit of a downwards trend. But don't let that discourage you. Don't sell because you see everybody else doing it. Sell because you feel like you need to sell. Well, guys, this is Crypto Vision, Monday evening, signing off. Peace out, guys.